So I'm back today with my current favorites over the past few months, stuff that I've been loving and that I've been using, and it's all a bit random. So yeah, you know me, I just kind of like to pile stuff together and share it with you, especially if I've loved it. And as I've said before in my other videos, if I've shared like my favorite stuff, I only recommend things that I truly love myself. Shall we start with, I feel like I'm going to start with skincare. As you well know, if you have watched my previous favorites and just in general my videos, you know how much I love Korean skincare and makeup, so it's pretty much all from there. So anyways, so this is the Be Plain Mung Bean pH Balanced Skin Cleanser. So this little baby right here is, I think, the best-selling cleanser in South Korea, like the winner or whatever. I don't know if it's this year's or it was last year's, or it was like some years in running it kept coming back on top, and I understand why. But I will say the first week of using this, my skin needed time to adjust because it is quite, I wouldn't say it's drying, but it is very deeply cleansing. It does have little grainy bits in there, but it's very rare to even get one. It's very sparse basically inside here, and it's not really big ones, they're really small, but obviously helps with the cleansing process and just like exfoliating your skin. I only use this once a day, just in the evening after I do my micellar water, and then I use this, and oh my goodness, my skin feels so clean but not stripped. The first week of using it, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if my skin was liking it because it felt a bit tight, and it just wasn't used to it basically. And after the first week, because I kept kind of going with it, and because sometimes you need to keep trying a product for your skin, your hair, your body to adjust to it, because obviously it's a different product, it's got different ingredients, and it's been used as something different. So anyways, I'm glad I stuck with it because I love this cleanser, and it's only £10. I got it on Skin Cupid, and most of my products I buy on Skin Cupid here in the UK, which is an online shop. And it's, yeah, you don't need a lot of it as well. It foams up really well. It's really foamy and soft, and it just makes my face feel so soft and clean, and I don't know how else to explain it. Just really soft, supple, clean, glowy, and I love that all in a cleanser. So yeah, have a look at this little baby. The next product are these Biodance, I hope I'm pronouncing it, Biodance Serenol Gel Toner Pads. So if you know about toner pads, if you know about Biodance, they're really popular for that face mask that they do. Like, it's supposed to be a night mask. I think you leave it on overnight. I did buy one, I haven't tried it yet, but I don't think I'm going to be leaving it overnight because that's gonna disturb my sleep and I can't be having that. So these ones, they're like soaked in the same sort of essence as those masks are, but obviously they're just toner pads. So you can literally just swipe them on, like after cleansing, swipe it on, they'll tone your face, moisturize, even skin tone, hydration, and also just preps your skin for like serums and any moisturizers that you might apply after. And I've been using this in the mornings because, you know, I don't like to wash my face in the morning, so I like to either wipe it off with some sort of toner on a cotton pad, or I've been using these because they're ready to go, and it adds that extra hydration to my face, that extra glow, which I love. There's nothing crazy in there. I didn't want anything that's going to be stripping to my skin. I didn't want anything that will contain alcohol. I didn't want anything that will exfoliate my skin, like chemical cleansers, for example. I didn't really want that because I'm already using this in the evening, and I feel like that gives me enough of a cleanse and exfoliation, so I don't need any more basically. So yeah, these have been really lovely, and the cool thing about these is that they come with a little, I'll show you without trying to tip because there's so much like liquid in there because they're soaked so well, but they come with little tweezers as well, so it's very like sanitary, and they're just really easy to get out. And they're so like, well, sorry, I'm trying to do this, I can't get it. Oh my god. So they're really thin, and the cool thing about this, they're like a jelly texture, so they're not actual cotton rounds, because with cotton rounds they can be a little bit harsh on your skin and obviously add that extra exfoliation, whereas these they can be used as a face mask as well. So you can pop like one here, one here, one here, one on your chin, and leave it on until it fully absorbs and it goes like white. because all the liquid had absorbed into your skin. So I found that really cool, and I've been doing it like that as well. There's 60 pads in there, so if you use one a day, that should last you obviously about 2 months. And yeah, it's pretty decent. I again got this on Skin Cupid, so check them out. This next product is from Laneige. If you know, I love their lip balm or lip mask treatment, the night one in the little tub, the pink one. Absolutely obsessed with it, and it's lasted me a whole year now, and I've still got some left. It's nuts, and I use it every night. I got the the Bouncy and Firm Eye Sleeping Mask. So this is for obviously under your eyes, and the texture of this is so like interesting. It's very bouncy and like jelly. You can see it's like jelly, and it's quite thick, but also once you put it on, it absorbs into your skin so quickly and you don't even notice it. But whilst you're putting it on, it feels like I feel like silicone. It has like that silicone-y consistency, which is like can be a little bit off-putting, but once you put it on, it melts into your skin so quickly, and it just wakes you up. And as you know, I love eye creams as well, because I've said before that my under eyes can get a little bit darker, and mainly from genetics, but I do love an eye mask or a sleeping mask. You don't need a lot of this. I would say this would last you for at least 6 months, I think, because you really don't need a lot. It does depend obviously how much you use, but like I said, you only need a little dot under each eye and just swipe it on. This next product is from HENRIKSEN. I've never tried any of their products before, but I was looking for a new lip treatment, and this is the Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment, and this always comes on top when it comes to lip treatments. I've noticed online they have like different flavors as well, and different colors too, so you can get like tinted balms, and it's great. It's so nourishing. It's very thick. It's very similar to the Laneige one. I still do prefer the Laneige one, but this is definitely like I'd say if I don't have that one, I will 100% grab this one and use this, and if I don't have access to that one, I will use this. It's also very nourishing. It plumps up your lips, and any peptide type of treatment for lips really helps plump up your lips. And I've noticed that with the Laneige one as well. When I wake up in the morning, my lips look a lot plumper and just really moisturized and like cushiony, which I love, and this does exactly the same. The next one is for hair. So I haven't tried Olaplex before, but this was my first time trying it, and I've got the bonding oil. I haven't used their other stuff like the shampoo or the conditioner, because I'm not really sure about that yet. So I want to kind of give this a go, the bonding oil, because I asked my best friend and she said that's the one she uses and she loves it. And I'll be honest with you, I love it too, especially after washing my hair and putting it in damp hair just before drying it. Makes your hair so silky and soft, and you can see like my hair is really shiny, and this is from this product. It adds a really nice shine to it, and you really don't need a lot. You only need a couple of drops. It's really rich. It's not thick, but it does really like hydrate your hair, makes it glow, and it also has added heat protection, which is amazing. I think it's up to 400 Celsius, I think, something like that. So yeah, that's great, because I don't actually use the heat protection or anything like that. I don't recommend putting it in dry hair, especially if you're gonna have it out, because I did that and it made it it obviously made it look oily, because it is oil, and I think I use a little bit too much. But this is great if you're doing like slick backs. So I love putting this when I'm doing like a ponytail or just like trying to get a sleek look, because it really helps put all the little baby hairs down and just add that nice shine to your hair as well. That's very natural but also noticeable as well, and helps keep your flyaways at bay and just like split ends as well. So yeah, have a look at this. This is the mini version, by the way, but yeah, I feel like this will last me for quite a while too, because you don't need a lot. The next product is, I wasn't sure about this. I was very skeptical because I had read mixed reviews. I wanted to try it myself, because I'm just someone that if I don't try it myself, then I'll never know. So I feel like maybe going in with a neutral mindset into trying things is the best way, because it's like giving you that space to be like, you know what, I knew this wasn't going to be amazing, but I also knew this wasn't going to be bad. So this is kind of like with this, which is the Wild deodorant. So I really wanted to switch to a natural deodorant for a very long time, but I just couldn't find anything. And I kept looking at this, but the reviews were so mixed that I wasn't sure. But I thought, you know what, let me just try it. Why not? We'll see. It keeps me fresh for the day and it smells really nice. This one is the, I don't remember what scent this is. It's like sea salt and something, so it's quite fresh. It smells like the seaside basically. And I want to try the coconut and vanilla one because that's kind of more my side of scent. But the really good thing about this is like you don't have to buy a whole new thing. You can just buy the refills, which you can take out. And this one's like nearly done because it's not even turning up anymore, I think. But yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be amazing, and to be honest with you, it's not, but it's good and it does the job just like any kind of deodorant, and it's moisturizing. It doesn't leave any wetness to your armpits because, you know, like the roll-on ones, like say Mitchum and stuff like that, which was I was using before, they leave the armpits really wet and just gross. The only thing is this will like build up in the creases of your armpit and have like those little white build up in your like the lines of your armpits, which I hate. Like that's horrible, but like you can just wipe it off and it crumbles off, so it's fine. But other than that, it's definitely a good alternative for a natural deodorant, and I'm gonna still keep looking, but for now this is good and I definitely recommend looking into it. I'm not sure how it would hold up in like really hot weather when you're really sweaty, but I feel like it does help me with sweat and staying fresh as well, because as long as like you shower every day, you'll be fine. Like don't expect this to be like magical and like not showering and put this on and expect it to smell fresh, because that's not how it works. No deodorant works like that. So yeah, you need to make sure you put this on clean armpits, and yeah, it moisturizes the armpits too, which is nice because it's quite moisturizing and rich. The next product is this perfume from Elie Saab, and it's the Girl of Now Lovely. And this is a really nice, I love the bottle. It's so cute. It's adorable, so cute. I wanted to try a new perfume and I saw this, and this is a very like sophisticated type of woman smell. Like when I smell this, I just think of someone who, I don't know, I just think of a rich lady. I don't know why, but I just do. And this is literally what it smells like. It's quite peppery. It's got a sweetness to it, but it's also quite musky as well. There's like vanilla, I think. It doesn't really give off like a flowery scent, but I could be wrong because I'm not very great with distinguishing different scents. Like I can't kind of, you know, some people can smell something and they can smell certain scents in there, whereas for me, it's like very peppery. I don't know how to explain it. Like peppery sweet. That's the best way I can explain it. And it's got that little tinge of musk to it, which makes it smell it's very strong in the silage. Is it silage? Is that the word? Silage on it is very strong as well. And the staying power as well. But yeah, I feel like it can adjust obviously on different bodies. And for me, it turns sweeter when I wear it for longer. So yeah, once it goes on, the first time it goes on, it can be quite strong and overpowering, and you don't need a lot of it as well because it's very potent. The last two products in like makeup, beauty, all that stuff are these two. So the first one is the Makeup Revolution Wrap Lash. So this is a tubing mascara, and if you know from my previous videos, I was using the Hamish tubing mascara, but I want to try a new one. And I love this one. This one is great. Again, this comes off with just water. So you literally just get water, rub your eyes, and it comes off really lovely, like really nice. But also the staying power is amazing. It doesn't crumble and it gives a nice open eye. You can add volume to it. You can layer it up and it doesn't crumble. It's great. And like it also has some sort of oil in it to help nourish your eyelashes. So it doesn't just make your eyelashes look good. It also benefits them as well. And yeah, I just love tubing mascara because I feel like to get it off is so like easy. It doesn't smudge, it doesn't flake, and it just stays on your eyes and it holds that curl really well, and it's also lengthening, and yeah, I love it. And then the last beauty product is this Romand lip tint gloss, and it's in the shade Bare Grape. It's the juicy lasting tint. Sorry, they have different, like so many different types. And I've never tried the brand Roman before, but I've heard very good things about it. I've seen very good things about it. And I really wanted to get a new lip tint, but was also a gloss. So I've got it on right now. And as you can see, it has like that natural kind of my lips but better look. And it just stays on my lips the whole day. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. And you can reapply it. It's like a gloss. The consistency of it is so soft and just glowy. And just, yeah. I mean, you can see on my lips as well. It's very natural. It doesn't look like I have anything on because I'm like done with lip liners. I'm over them. I just can't be bugged with them anymore. But I like having a bit of colour to my lips. And I just want them to look natural and just kind of enhance my lips for what they are already without having to like adjust them and cover them, you know, that kind of stuff. So yeah, this is great. They have so many different shades. But yeah, the juicy lasting tint in shade Bear Grape. Oh my god. So that's it for the beauty section. And I want to get into books. I've got 3 books that I want to mention that I've recently finished or that I'm currently reading. So the first one, if you know, The Three Musketeers. So if you've been keeping up with my like little vlogs and stuff, you know I've spoken about it, and I wasn't really feeling it. I was just like trying to get through it, and it was taking so long, and I was so bored of it, and I just had no interest in it. But as soon as I hit like halfway through, let me tell you, I couldn't stop reading it. I was so intrigued. Like the story just got so good. I feel like it has a really slow, confusing start, and that's why I wasn't feeling it. But once I kind of understood the characters and I understood the storyline and understood what was going on, it became so much more intriguing, and I needed to know what was going on. Because once Lady the Winter got introduced, which I feel like was somewhere around here, through the book, somewhere around here, the story got so good, and it just got so interesting. And I feel like every time there's a female villain in the story, it just makes things so good, or just the villain in general. But yeah, I love this book. At the end of it, like I said, halfway through, the first like half of it was just absolutely boring. I couldn't even focus on it when I was reading, because I was getting a bit confused with all the different musketeers and what was going on, and the names and how they were related with each character. And yeah, and the little love triangles, and oh, there's just so much to it. There's a lot going on in this book. There's just a lot going on in this book. But if you like that, like drama, it's a bit of a comedy as well, love, war, I guess. Well, it's not really war, but more like battles and like sword fights. Obviously, it's the Three Musketeers. It's very interesting. And like once you get through here, through the first kind of half of it, it gets so good, and the story just kind of, and the ending was really nice. I really loved the ending. It was a good ending. The next one, which I've also spoken about, is the ultra processed people. Everybody needs to know how our food is made, what it contains, why we're so addicted to ultra processed food in general, and how the food system works as well, because we are so easily manipulated by food, and I feel like it really tugs on our emotions. And everybody knows that whatever tugs on your emotions is what is going to get a reaction from people, and what's going to get people to buy and to indulge in, I guess. But I love this book. It was really good. Like the guy who wrote it, Chris Van Tulleken, he doesn't, like I've said, I think in my other video as well, he doesn't tell you like how to live or what to do, but he just gives you that information, and then you get to decide how you want to use it and how you want to proceed with it. Because I feel like once you read it, you subconsciously kind of like veer away from ultra processed food. And like, don't get me wrong, I still eat it, but I noticed that I really cut down on it personally. And then this one, so this is what I literally just started reading, and it's the Karamazov Brothers by Fyodor Dostoevsky. If you know, Fyodor Dostoevsky is one of my favorite authors, and I just love his writing. I absolutely love it, and I was so looking forward to reading this book. Like, it's massive, but I'm just so excited. And let me tell you, I'm already putting this in my favorites because I want to read this paragraph from literally the first chapter, and I think, was it page 4? Yeah. So let me just get, it just flows so nicely, and the way he describes people, I love it. Okay, so I knew a young lady of the last romantic generation who, after some years of enigmatic passion for a gentleman whom she might quite easily have married at any moment, invented insuperable obstacles to their union, and ended by throwing herself one stormy night into a rather deep and rapid river from a high bank, almost a precipice, and so perished, entirely to satisfy her own caprice. Caprice? Don't know. And to be like Shakespeare's Ophelia. Indeed, if this precipice, a chosen and favourite spot of hers, had been less picturesque, if there had been a prosaic flat bank in its place, most likely the suicide would never have taken place. This is a fact, and probably there have been not a few similar instances in the last 2 or 3 generations. So this literally was just on the first chapter, 4th page in, and I read this paragraph and for some reason it just really struck me, just the way how it explained the woman and the situation, and it just, I don't know, it just really struck me. And this is, every time I read Fyodor Dostoevsky's books, this is how it makes me feel. And yeah, I just love it, just love reading them. It gives me that nice little feeling. I love it. So yeah, that's it for my current favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you got something from this. I'll try to link everything down below for you and places where you can buy this stuff. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching again, and welcome back to me, to you, I guess. It's been a minute, so yeah, I hope you made it to the end of this video. If you did, congratulations, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.